Actually, I'm gonna change these clips to something a bit more Bratz. Isn't that insane? I haven't worn this necklace since Japan. It's my favorite necklace ever, for obvious reasons. It is just so stupid in a cute way. Linda has been doing these Bratz-esque makeup looks, and number one, I love Linda. Number two, I love Bratz, and I've always felt an affinity with the Bratz doll ever since I was a young girl, and I think I subconsciously tried to channel Bratz every day. I want to do a wearable Bratz look, so something you can realistically do every day that embodies a Bratz doll and makes you feel fun, even if you're just going to work or whatever. Let's get into it. I just came on my period 5 minutes ago, literally 5 minutes ago. So hopefully this will take my mind off things. It is September 2nd. This look is also perfect for autumn, winter. Berries, cool tones, darker shades for autumn. I didn't write the script, but it works. I'm gonna start with the eyes, and we really want to focus on that elongated shape. Look at this mirror, insane. A black liner. This is Urban Decay Zero liner. I really like this liner. I'm gonna start in my waterline, and I'm being pretty messy as always. And I'm pulling the skin of my eye down with my baby finger to really get in there. You basically then want like a cream shadow stick situation. I'm going to use this lilac-y ILIA one and just take it all over. Basically something close to your skin tone that is purple, if that makes sense. And then I'm just like roughly blending this out, where you want the hint of purple coming through, and it's completely dry now, so I can't blend it anymore, but that'll be like a good primer to keep you locked for the day. Next, I'm gonna go to this MORPHE Moonstone palette. I'm gonna take the shade, this one, which I think is the shade Galactic Gem. It's a grey, it's a very cool grey with sparkle in it. Take a bit out, tap off the excess. I've got like that much grey on the brush. I just want a wash over the purple. I don't want it to be like very grey. And just press that into the inner corner, inner kind of third of your eye. Just press. Then I'm gonna go to this Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I'm gonna take this shade, which is number 9 Matte Silk, I think. And I'm basically gonna use that to create like a really blown out smoky eye. So place it on the outer corner. I'm just kind of pressing it on, but I'm not actually blending. Take a blending brush and start to blend, and I want to make sure that I am creating that very feline shape. Then I'm going to take this clean blending brush and start to blend out the black liner that we had on the lower lash line. I want this to be quite smoky. And then I'm going to take this liner brush with black shadow on it, go to the lower lash line, then the upper lash line, and start to create smoky definition by patting this on the outer corners. It's all fairly messy at the minute, but this look requires so much precision that for me the best approach is to get it on and then finish and perfect it at the end. That's how I always make my looks look snatched, by doing that all at the end. Don't do it as you go along, just do it at the end. Especially, and that like works really well for smoky eye because all of the drama is in how you clean up at the end. And I'm using this tiny brush to blend the plum purple together with the black. I'm also going to use this brush on the lower lash line as well. It's really nice for blending there. And I'm using it to really snatch the inner corner because I feel like that's very Bratz. Now I'm going to take this flat clean brush and just clean up a bit of the shadow that's fallen. Is this a sick joke? I had black shadow on my finger and I just rubbed there. Oh my god, I am. That is really crazy. Just blending it away with that clean brush. I've also just taken a bit of this shadow, which is a bit more pinky berry, just so it definitely looks purple. And as same as usual, I just pack it on and then clean brush. This is so all about the drama for me. So we have to do a bright brow bone. I'm going to use this bony milky shade on a flat packing brush onto my brow bone. I'm probably going to do this at the end as well because I like to do my foundation layer and then do my brow and then do it again at the end. I just like how dramatic that is. Now I'm going to do my normal brow, which is a Judy doll brow, and it is skinny, just the usual skinny brow like that. This is the shade, by the way, I get asked a lot. It is the shade dark grey, so it's a very cool tone, which is nice if you have really dark hair. For lashes, I'm just going to do the usual KEVYN lash curler and Pat McGrath mascara. No need to show you that, but I'm just going to put loads of mascara on. I'm going to leave the eyes for a minute. I'm not going to do a lash because I wouldn't do a lash every day, so it doesn't make sense to do one now. I'm going to use this DANESSA MYRICKS Glowy Yummy Skin Glow Serum. Love it. Smells like watermelon. Love. And then I'm going to do a bit of the Mousse Moisture Rush Cream. I'm going to take it on a brush and just do a bit here. I feel like I need some body glow. I obviously wouldn't do this every day, but I feel like a little bit would be nice. I'm feeling a bit extra. Obvious. Oh my fucking god. I just dipped my nail in there by accident. Look how perfectly it went on. It just looks like a 3D nail. This MYRICKS stuff always makes me feel so like womanly. Skin. I never wear full coverage. I'm sure you know, I've talked about it enough. I don't love full coverage on me. I feel like you can't really be a brat without full coverage. So I'm going to do a happy medium. I'm going to use this DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy Skin Cream Foundation. It is so nice. This is probably one of my favourite foundations ever. Not only is the shade match perfect, 05 by the way, I just love the finish. It gives me, you can build it up as much as you want, but if you only apply a sheer amount, it gives you just the right amount of coverage without feeling too heavy. I think most full coverage foundations give me sensory overload and I feel like detached from my skin or something. It's really weird, I don't know. But this just doesn't feel like that. I am very confident that this is the best foundation I've ever used. I wish I had every single shade for my kit. I'm not going to do my under eyes because I never do. I'm just going to do my usual contour. For blush, I'm going to use this one from MEZY Beauty. It's a really beautiful bubblegum pink and it's a cream. Oh my god! No way. Oh my god, that is unbelievable. Oh my god. Love. For powder, I'm going to use this Flower Nose one. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy eyeshadow brush because I feel like brats need a matte skin. Now for the lip, I'm going to take this KIKO 107 Long Lasting Lip Marker. Oh my god. I'm going to leave it like that for a minute. I'm not going to go as dark as the reference picture. I'm going to use this KIKO liner in the shade 517, which is a dark brown. I'm obviously massively overlining. I massively overline in my everyday life anyway, so gorgeous. I have the perfect gloss. I'm going to do... Look at that stain. Oh my god. I'm going to do this KIKO gloss in the shade 05. Fun fact, I wore this gloss every day for 2 years. Perfect. I love it! I'm just going to do all the finishing touches. I'm just going to blend my blush a bit more. There's nothing extra on the brush. I'm going to take a bit of the foundation on an angled flat brush. Take a bit off on the back of my hand. And make this lip line really precise. Same brush. I'm going to sharpen up the eyeline. Make sure you get it as symmetrical as possible. And this will just snatch everything. Another clean brush, and I'm just gonna take off a wee bit of eyeshadow, a wee bit more on the brow bone. Oh, I think that's it. I actually do think I want to add a wee bit of shimmer though, so I'm gonna take this one from the Charlotte Tilbury palette that we used, just like tiny. Obviously you might not do the shimmer for every day, but it is nice to have it for the evening or so. I just love like berry eyeshadow looks with shimmer anyway, so it's really hard for me not to put shimmer on. Sorry. But you can obviously do it without. If ever you prefer your makeup. Is there makeup in my hair? Guys, that's it. A wearable Bratz makeup look. Oh my god, I feel unbelievable. This has boosted my mood so much. I can't even describe. I'm so excited for autumn. Oh my god, I love this. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, credit to Linda and also this person on Instagram who the doll is inspired by, who the makeup is inspired by. I hope this inspires you to have fun with your makeup. Channel a Bratz. Don't be afraid of all the dark colours, dark liners, dark berry, all of that. Embrace it, it's fun and it looks fierce.